I was really excited to eat the jelly beans. So we're starting to get more emails on the Bandwagon email. We, what was I gonna say? Oh my god. We got questions and advice questions and stuff like that in our inboxes on Twitter and a few DMs on Instagram. We're actually starting to get out there. So thank you guys, everybody who's emailed or inboxed us. So here's one on our email. Hey guys, I was wondering if you could give me some advice. So, I like this guy at my school, and he knows I like him. We are friends, and we used to text all the time until he stopped answering. I miss talking to him, and I barely see him since we don't have any classes together. I have tried texting, emailing, and even inviting him to youth group, but it seems nothing is working. Any advice?
You know, it would really help if you were here right now.
Yeah.
And because, you know, there's backup questions to ask, like, is there, like, did he change his number, like, by any chance? Did he move, like, all those kinds of things.
Has he gotten into new friend groups? Is he trying new things? Is he going through any phase?
Right, like, I would say from the information that you gave us, probably, I think he might not really be into it anymore.
And that
to be completely honest, because I mean, if somebody doesn't put effort into talking to you, then they're probably not even worth your time. So,
I mean, I've been through this. Have you been through this? I feel like everybody has been through this. People lose interest, and it's hard to hear, it's hard to accept, and it's hard to figure out what to do next. So we understand that you need advice.
I feel like the whole he might be shy thing is kind of cliche, but sometimes it is that.
I mean, some people don't know how to reach out.
Maybe he's nervous because of your good looks and great personality, you know what I'm saying?
You know? I mean, you feel it? There's a lot of things that could go on. That's why we said we wish you were here to ask more questions. If he's not answering, and he's not trying to reach to you, then maybe it's time to cool off a little bit. If you don't want to move on right now, that's fine. Just give it a break. Don't text him for a little while. Don't try to go out for him or anything like that. See if he comes back to you. If he doesn't, he wasn't worth your time to begin with.
Maybe you could find out from people that know him. You can find out if they know anything about him, but from the advice that you want, I would just say what Leah said.
So we were also sent in a story. We're gonna keep her anonymous. She's an awesome viewer.
I'm a teenager. I've been through tough times, and I thought I could share them with you guys because you always say to send you an email. So here it goes. Hello, I would like you to hear my story. I saw Leah at youth rally, and you were amazing.
Aww.
I was 4 when my parents decided to get divorced, and it was devastating. I didn't know what it meant, and it was scary because to a 4-year-old, when your parents aren't getting along, it's scary. That was tough for me, and I thought that it was the worst. My mom moved out when I was 6, and I ended up living in 2 houses. I wanted a stable home. I wanted a normal life. I should have realized sooner that that would never happen. I never liked church. She says, LOL, change the topic, you'll see why. I was Catholic, and it was boring as frick. But as I got older, I began to realize how different I was. I was always that weird nerdy kid or that introvert. I began getting bullied, and my parents began to disagree again. And it seemed terrible, and I hated it. And with time, it seemed to get worse. When both my parents got remarried, it became hard for me to see where my life was going. It sucked in 6th grade. I seemed to fall apart. When I got confirmed, my dad supported my confirmation into the Catholic Church, but I did something wrong and could have done it better, and with all the stress, I broke. They started yelling at me one night, and I didn't know how to answer the question, and it hurt. I had started going to youth group the year and I thought it was okay. That night, I read a prayer called Footprints. She writes what that is.
The Footprints prayer. If you don't know it, you can look it up. It's a little bit long, but it's really pretty. I don't care if you put this in a video, but thank you for hearing me out. We decided to put it in a video because it's something that a lot of kids do go through.
Your parents getting divorced, that's number one. I feel you on that one. My parents got divorced at a young age too, and I hardly saw my mom. And even now that she's, you know, recovering and she's really good today, it's still a hard thing that I had to go through. So sometimes it may feel like, you know, you may never have a chance of getting married, and there's no point in anything because nobody gets along or marriage never lasts. There is, and just because your parents may go through something doesn't mean you can't go through it even better. So
touching on the church. Church is hard, and religion is hard, and we plan on maybe doing some religion videos, but it's gonna be hard with the Christian religion and with Catholicism in specific. It can get really hard, and I'm not a Catholic. I am United Methodist, so I can't completely relate in that aspect, but my mom was Catholic, and when I was little I went to a Catholic church, and some people can get pretty strict in that denomination, and in many denominations, not just Catholicism. So if you are dealing with strict parents, or if you're dealing with strict guardians or youth pastors or anything like that, sometimes it's okay to step back and realize that you're not always in the wrong. And it's also okay to make up your own beliefs, not make it up out of the blue. Like, grow and learn and listen, and through everything that you learn, figure out what you really believe. And everybody messes up. So if you did something that you or somebody else said was wrong, then it's okay. And I'm sure you know this now, but you are forgiven. You just gotta realize that you're not a bad person for a bad thing that you've done or that happened. These are just random questions that have been sent in to our inboxes on Instagram and Twitter.
Beyonce is queen, and so are you guys.
Hey.
Oh, of course we get this question. Who are you guys dating?
Well, not each other.
No.
As many people think is going on.
Yeah, and I'm not dating Camila. I got a fan fiction written about me.
Jordan's first fan fiction, and
it was about Camila, so it's like, it was weird, but it was about Camila.
She liked it. She liked it. Don't even listen to her. She liked it.
So if the person is watching that wrote that fan fiction about me, I'm not dating anybody. I'm single, Pringle.
I'm also single. He doesn't want to put a ring on it.
Technically.
We've been talking for quite a long time, and
I heard he was a Tumblr boy.
He's not a
No, I'm actually married to Eliane.
Oh, well, yeah.
So I can't really date anybody.
That's true.
Jelly-Ann. Everybody trend to hashtag Jelly-Ann.
What's mine? Wash or
Yeah.
Gia?
Gia.
Gia?
Yeah, that's ours. 5 things you can't live without.
Cool.
Go.
I hate to say this, my phone, I love you.
2.
My MacBook, my camera, Reese's, peanut butter cups, my family.
Oh, my turn.
All right.
My phone, Leah.
I should have said that one and take back my family for Jordan.
Well, I am in your family. So.
This is true. This is true.
My bed, ramen noodles.
What's that for?
Yeah. All right, sunshine.
You're so poetic.
Okay, and then a question for you could be, if you had to be one person ever, like famous celebrity, who would you be?
Easy. Actually, wait, no. I don't want to get shot in the head in New York. I was gonna say John Lennon.
Oh my gosh!
But he was so influential, and he's still around today, and he's awesome.
A little John
Maybe
Lennon
John
over
Lennon.
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with John Lennon because he's a badass. I mean, a cool guy. Because I don't cuss. And I don't say that as one of those like,
No.
oh my god, John Lennon, but they have no idea who he is or what he's done. I've like researched this guy, dude. I had to do like a report in him, a psychology. Yeah, it was intense.
I'd be Nicki Minaj, because she has
She's got a big booty.
No, I mean Nicki Minaj because she has an empire.
She has an empire?
Yes.
So, huge thanks to everybody who's emailed or reached out to us through our social media. Keep going, man. We gotta see more. Anything you want. We don't care. We're cool. We're all around people. Promise.
Yeah, we're not picky. We're not picky. It's finally starting to warm up. We're so pumped about the summer. We really love you.
A lot. See you next week.
Yeah.
I need you the most.